Welcome to the Balanced Flux podcast. I'm Tenny McLeod, and these are my takes on cultivating mental health, enhancing personal productivity, thereby living a balanced life. I hope that you'll be inspired to expand the quality of your life and in turn, empower others along the way. Expect new episodes on Sundays at 1 p.m. UTC on major podcast apps and platforms. And remember that you can always get more information on the website at balancedflux.com. So join me now and every week on this inspiring and fulfilling journey through the Balanced Flux podcast. Life's a bit like a bustling city, isn't it? Crowded with diverse individuals, each with unique desires, values, and perspectives. And just like in any packed metropolis, however undesired, collisions are bound to happen. These collisions are called personal conflicts. Those inevitable moments when you and another person, or even yourself for that matter, just don't see eye to eye. These conflicts can range from a minor tiff with a friend over dinner plans to a deep-seated internal struggle between your dreams and societal expectations. They can be as simple as disagreements on where to hang a picture, or as complex as navigating differing core beliefs with a loved one. Regardless of the scale, personal conflicts are a universal experience woven into the very fabric of human interactions. Now, you might be tempted to think of conflicts as purely negative, something to avoid at all costs. But here's a little secret. Conflicts aren't inherently bad. In fact, they can be incredible catalysts for growth and understanding. Imagine a heated discussion with a colleague that leads to a groundbreaking solution, or a heartfelt conversation with a partner that deepens your connection. Conflicts, when approached constructively, can transform into opportunities for positive change. But of course, there are those pesky misconceptions that can lead you astray. Some folks might believe that conflicts always have winners and losers. Some would even say that sweeping issues under the rug is the best way to keep the peace. However, more often than not, believing and saying such things can only lead to resentment and bigger problems down the line. Conflicts can generally be resolved through compromise and collaboration, where everyone feels heard and respected. Yes, they can be painful, but they can also lead to greater levels of communication. In hindsight, diversity of thought, as well as the inevitable clashes that come with it, can and perhaps should be embraced. After all, a little friction between two ideas can spark some serious creative fire. Having said that, navigating personal conflicts can be downright challenging. It's easy to get swept up in a whirlwind of emotions, assumptions, and miscommunications. You might find yourself struggling to express your needs clearly, or feeling intimidated by power imbalances. But fear not. With a dash of active listening by truly hearing the other person's perspective without judgment, a sprinkle of assertive communication by expressing your needs and feelings clearly and respectfully, and a generous dose of compromise by seeking solutions that address everyone's concerns, you can transform conflicts into stepping stones toward stronger relationships and personal growth. Well, does this mean that you should go around looking for fights or begin quarreling at the first sign of steam coming out of your ears? Certainly not. When all is said and done, conflicts are not unlike storms that roll through your life. They can, of course, bring destruction and chaos, but they can also wash away the old and make way for the new. It's all about how you weather the storm, finding a middle ground with solutions rather than leaving things hanging in mid-air, possibly complicating matters further. So the next time, if you unavoidably find yourself amidst a conflict, take a deep breath, approach it with a calm and open mind, and remember that even the most turbulent of disagreements can be blessings in disguise that lead to exciting discoveries. And that's a wrap for this week's episode of the Balanced Flux podcast. A new episode drops every Sunday at 1 p.m. UTC on major podcast apps and platforms. You can also listen to the podcast and extend your support through the website at balancedflux.com. This podcast is intended for informational and educational purposes only. Kindly seek the appropriate care and treatment from licensed professionals. Do join the community on social channels and send your messages there or via email. Either way, if this podcast sparks some form of inspiration, I'd be more than glad to hear from you. Thank you for sharing your time and mind space. Your presence and engagement truly make this journey even more fulfilling and rewarding. I'm Tenny McLeod, signing off for now, and until the next time, stay safe, best wishes, and keep striving to achieve your balanced flux.